Thank you for joining us at EPC Headsets YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about the UC kit, UC meaning undercover. So this is a Bluetooth audio system that could be used with the two-way radio. It's a traditional earpiece for cell phone, but we're going to apply it to two-way radio use. Okay, so let's go over the contents that come with the kit. First, it's the Bluetooth microphone itself. So the microphone has an on and off slide switch, also has a volume control. This is the ear tip, and also comes with an ear hook that you just clip it on here, and this is set up for the right ear to put on the left ear. Turn the microphone over, clip it again, and now you're set up for the left ear. This is the remote switch. It has a button right on top, also has an LED light and a charging port on the bottom here, or actually on the side. It's a mini USB. Also has a Velcro strap, so you could adjust it to your finger size. This is the radio dongle, or also the Bluetooth adapter, but this allows the microphone to pair to the radio. This is set up for a Kenwood radio, and that's what we're going to be using today. This also has a charging port right on the side, same micro USB, and also has a push-to-talk button. This is also the pairing button. You also have the USB cable and the wall charger and a manual to go along. So we're actually going to pair the kit according to the manual. Okay, so now we're going to go through the pairing process according to the manual. The first thing is pairing the dongle and the earpiece. It says step 1, long press the PTT button or push to talk button on the radio dongle until the LED is flashing blue and red, then release. This is the radio dongle. I'm going to go ahead and press it. Now here's a tip. Sometimes the dongle or the remote switch is not charged yet, so you will not see an LED. So what you're going to do is plug in the USB cable that's already connected to the wall charger into the port here, and you'll see an LED appear. So this is a flashing red LED, and it takes around 3.5 hours for a full charge, and the LED will be a solid red. But in this state, we could still go through the pairing process. So now I'm going to press and hold the PTT button until it's flashing blue and red. And then I'm going to go ahead and release how it asked me to. All right, so I'm going to release there. Step 2, power on the earpiece with the slide switch to the on position. The earpiece will automatically flash blue and red. So here's the earpiece, here's the slide. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you're going to see the LED also starting to flash blue and red. When both units flash, blue, then they are paired. So we're going to wait for both of these guys to be a solid blue or flash blue. There you go. Now the units are paired. Also, you'll notice that the earpiece LED will shut off. As long as the dongle is a solid blue, the two units are paired. The next step is pairing the dongle and the remote switch. This is the dongle, this is the remote switch. Step 1 says slide the switch to the off position on the earpiece. So we're going to turn off the earpiece now. There we go. Long press the radio dongle PTT button on until red flashes. Now the unit is off. So what we have to do is now turn off the radio dongle. Okay, now the unit is off. Long press the PTT button on the radio dongle until it's flashing blue and red, then release. Then short press the PTT button again, then release. So let's do that. So what we're doing now, we're setting up the radio dongle to pair with the remote switch. So we're going to go through the same process, release, then press it again, and that changes the pattern so we could set up the remote switch to pair to the dongle. At this point, we could actually unplug it. It may shut off, and we'll have to turn it back on. So what we're going to do is go through this step again, turn it back on, and press and hold until it's flashing blue and red. Release, press again. Because I think we're going to have to use the charger on the remote switch. So let's do that. Plug it in. Okay. So step 3 is long press the PTT button on the remote switch until it's flashing blue and red, then release. Okay, so we're going to release that. Remote switch have, okay, so until it's flashing blue and red. Radio dongle will flash blue. Remote switch will have no light. Now the units are paired. So we're waiting for these two guys to do its job. Okay, so that's flashing blue. Okay, so step 3 again, we just finished doing that. We paired the dongle to the remote switch. We know we did that because the radio dongle flashed blue and now there's no light on the remote switch. So step 4 says power on the earpiece. We'll do that. And connect the radio dongle to the radio, turn on the radio. So now what we're going to do is get our radio. This is a 2-pin Kenwood. So we just snap it on the side there, and what we do with the Velcro strap is just wrap it around the antenna. Connect it, okay, turn on the radio. Of course, we're going to get our other radio and turn it on so we could actually hear the radio check. Whoops. Then it says connect earpiece to the ear and press remote switch for a radio check. So here's the earpiece. We're going to press this button here, and obviously we could do a radio check and you could actually hear everything working. So everything is now connected. So that's how the unit works. Now to power down, we do it differently. So we could turn off the earpiece and press and hold on the radio dongle until the LED is going to flash red. That turned that unit off. Same thing with the remote switch. Press and hold until you also see a LED flashing red. Now the switch is off. Now everything is powered off. To turn everything back on, what I like to do first is turn on the earpiece. And then I'm going to press and hold on the radio dongle until the first LED appears, which is a blue light. And now, in a few moments, this will always flash blue and red until these two units are linked together. So once they link, you will not see a flashing blue and red. So this takes a moment. Okay, so now you see the solid LED on the remote dongle. So that is an indicator that both of these units are paired. Now what we're going to do is press on the remote switch until the LED comes on here, and you'll hear if I do a radio check now, and you could hear the radio is now turned on. Also, when you press on a remote switch, the radio dongle LED turns red, and so does the radio. So now you know everything is paired. So that is the whole process. Thank you for watching the tutorial on the UC kit. Look for more helpful videos on EPC Headset's YouTube channel.